I always love to say that racing is like a high-speed game of chess, and the most skilled grandmasters on the track are the ones that can think just a few steps ahead more than the other, and that's what makes the difference between champion and second and third place, guys. So today we're going to take a look at some of the best overtakes in F1, IndyCar, and in Le Mans racing. All this content has been compiled graciously by Z Motorsports on YouTube. Go ahead and check out his channel. With that being said, guys, let's jump in to the best moments and best overtakes. So moment number one we're going to take a look at is going to be this moment here on IndyCar Road America. So the driver you're going to be looking at is Felix Rosenqvist, and he's going to use some pretty cool strategy to make his way by the orange car here. So right here on this straightaway, here, let me paint a picture for you. So you're coming up on a downward left-hand 90, followed by another left-hand 90. So ideally, you would want to just take your car and simply go to the inside and make the pass. But as professional drivers race, you're getting a draft and coming up pretty quickly on this guy. So the natural move is going to be for this orange car to make a block to the left-hand side. But that does not come without its consequences. So let's take a look at this move, and I will review the move after.
He's closing.
Here it comes.
The gap is closing.
Down to turn 5 for the lead of the race. Award's going to be tough on the inside.
Watch the crossover here. Watch Ericsson go inside.
Rosenqvist, bang, bang. Climbing the hill to 6.
This is not going to work for Award here. Oh, does it? Gets wide.
This was like just like yesterday.
Whoa, and he gives him a little more room. Well done, Felix Rosenqvist, but Award's not done. Pato coming back. Can't quite do it. Outside's the long way there.
He's got to stay close here in the carousel. Don't lose the gap and go for the push to pass. But he's out there in the marbles a little bit.
Bottas is going to be in a position.
All right, so let's take a little bit of a review, right? Because that there was a lot going on there, and I think that each of these turns deserve a little bit of more analysis, because these are professional drivers and every move is there's a lot of instinct, but there's also a lot of calculation. So let's take a look really quick at
He's
the move
closing
again. So he's closing fast because A, he's using push to pass, and B, he probably has some draft, right? And this is for the lead with 2 laps to go. So this is a very, very important moment in the race. If you take the lead with 2 laps to go, some would say that might put you in a better position to win. So check out this Pato Award's movement here, coming up to this 90-degree
The
left.
gap is closing.
So he's going to make the block, right? Coming into the corner. He thinks that this is going to be able to secure him, but he also knows that this opens up an opportunity for Rosenqvist to pull the up and under.
Down to turn 5 for the lead of the race.
That is absolutely what happened. So Award, he actually should probably come over here a little more to cut off this movement that Rosenqvist is going to make. So watch the opportunity that it gives Rosenqvist. Right?
Award's going to be tough.
So he leaves in the gap, right? So now Rosenqvist's going to take advantage and come up under him at the exit of this
On
apex,
the inside.
right? So watch the speed he's going to get. Bam. Gets the speed, and now he's got an inside run for this next 90-degree left. Let's take a look.
Go inside.
A little bit of a
Bang,
friendly
bang.
bump here.
Climbing the...
So, Award on this 90-degree left, right? He is going to attempt to stay on the outside here, because then you have a subsequent 90-degree right hand. So if he stays right here for that right hand turn, he's going to have the advantage. But look at this genius move that Rosenqvist pulls to avoid that.
hill to 6.
This is not going to work for Award.
Right there. You see this right here? There's contact. Puts the wheel to the body.
Here.
Shaking him a little bit, where he might have the advantage here, but because he gave him a little bit of a bump, all of a sudden the orange car is going a little bit faster than he expected, and the car gets uneasy as he kind of hits this curb, maybe a little bit of the grass here. Watch.
Oh, does it?
So as you can see, the car is shaking, and that's going to slow the car down. And all of a sudden, whereas this orange car would have absolutely had an advantage for this right-hand turn, by using a little bit of the bumper, there's 2 laps to go, so it's not super dirty, he's going to be able to get massively faster because he put this car in a perilous position.
Gets wide.
So now he's going faster, right? He had to do that. Is able to get by, and now has a faster right into the corner. Cuts him off.
Whoa, and he gives him a little more room.
And now
well
they're
done.
coming up on a
Felix
90-degree
Rosenqvist.
left. So, the same move that he pulled on the orange car by taking a defensive line, he's going to do even better. Because watch how he's able to anticipate that the orange car, the only move the orange car can make is that same up and under. But watch the move that he makes to ultimately seal the win here.
But I won't stop that.
He goes a little bit closer and cuts off any opportunity for the orange car to do this up and under. See that? Let's rewind really quick.
Oh, does it?
Look at this little twitch.
This was like just like
This
yesterday.
twitch ended the race.
Whoa, and he gives him
Watch
a little more room. Well
this
done.
twitch right
Felix
here. Ready?
Rosenquist.
Look. So whereas this guy was able to pull off the up and under, look at this little twitch the orange car makes. This is super important, guys. If you're a sim racer or a racer, to learn this move. You want to be doing what this blue car does. Watch the twitch that the orange car makes.
But I won't stop done.
You see that? He goes this way and then that way. So what happens was the orange car was trying to start making the corner, but this guy basically did not allow him to do that by leaving his wheel right where this guy's wheel was. So if he would have continued to turn left right in there, he would have basically crashed both of them and it would have been done.
Pato coming back. Can't quite do it. Outside's the long.
So because he cut off any attempt to do that up and under, all of a sudden he wasn't able to make the move he wanted, and he gets a better exit because he had to rethink his corner twice. And now it's just about, can this guy recover? So let's take a look at the end of this move and why he didn't recover.
He's got to stay close
Takes
here in
the
the
wheel, loses
carousel.
some
Don't
speed.
lose the gap and
Trying
go
to
for
do
the
the
push to
outside
pass. But
late
he's out
apex.
there in the marbles a little bit.
As you heard, out there in the marbles, not a good situation. That means he's hit the rubber and all of a sudden his car's sliding, whereas this guy's he's in the rubber groove and able to get much faster speed. Rosenquist was the winner at Road America due to that genius chess move.
Bottas is going
Next move.
to be in a position
Valtteri
to
Bottas, Max Verstappen. I believe this is going to be, it says Styrian Grand Prix, but I think this is Red Bull Ring. So yeah, Red Bull Ring.
Max
coming
Verstappen,
up
and look
on
how
this
he's gaining.
U-turn.
He has DRS advantage. He's got a car that isn't damaged. He's going wheel to wheel with Max Verstappen, who's making him go all the way around the outside at turn 3. Bottas, though, gets better traction out of that corner, and he's got DRS once again, and is this where Bottas makes his move, and it's a Mercedes 1-2 then at the moment. Hamilton leads, Valtteri Bottas in the second, but Verstappen going back, going the long way around the outside, and they're still going wheel to wheel. Bottas thought he got the move done. Verstappen's having none of it. Bottas might have to yield here.
All right, guys, so Max Verstappen, obviously one of the best drivers on the planet. He absolutely outsmarts him. This had little to do with the car's speed, but just kind of being situationally aware of like the turns that are coming up. So
For the push to
Isn't damaged.
but he's out there in the marbles a little bit. Can't
Bottas
keep
is
it.
going to be in a position
go
to
into
challenge Max
this
Verstappen.
run right here. So Valtteri Bottas is setting up the corner. They're going to do a nice U-turn, right? But Max Verstappen isn't going to lay down that.
But look
easily.
how he's gaining.
He's going to
He
throw
has
the block.
DRS advantage. He's
So now that's going to put Bottas in a situation where if he wants to pass coming off this corner, he's going to have to wait for Verstappen to overshoot and then try to do, again, that same up and under move that we've been talking about to pass on the exit. But watch what Verstappen does here.
got a car that isn't damaged. He's going wheel to wheel with Max Verstappen, who's making.
I call this having a very wide ass. So he's going to leave as little room as possible for him to have a better run. So he kind of runs him up the racetrack to ruin his exit so that then he could
Him go all the way around
so
the outside at turn
Bottas,
3.
the guy right
Bottas,
here,
though,
doesn't
gets
get a better
better
exit.
traction
Now watch
out
this.
of that.
Verstappen knows that Bottas is going to have that DRS and make the pass.
Corner, and he's got DRS once again, and is this where
Now Max, he could decide, hey, I'm going to stay down here, just follow him. But watch what he does. So there's a right-hand corner that's followed by a left. So if you get up on the outside of this guy and you stay there, then you have the inside line for the next corner. Check it out.
Bottas makes his move, and it's
Shoves it in really deep while Bottas is blocking. And now he's on the outside.
a Mercedes 1-2 then
Takes
at
the
the
outside,
moment.
right?
Hamilton
But now, that outside move, which isn't the optimal line, now gives you the advantage because the next turn, is a left-hand turn, and now that outside turn
Leads
to the
Valtteri
inside.
Bottas the second, but Verstappen going back, going the long way around the
So now he's turned that outside disadvantage into an inside advantage.
outside, and they're still going wheel to wheel.
So now here's what he does. So now he's turning left, and what he's going to do is kind of come up the racetrack, because he's going to kind of come up, diamond the corner, so he has more of a run coming off. But if you're a racer and you've been in this position, this is actually a very vulnerable position to be if you're the Mercedes on the outside, because you get run up the racetrack, then the guy diamonds. Well, you have to basically allow that guy. You're screwed, because he's going to have a much faster run off, and this ultimately seals the pass.
Bottas thought he got the move done. Verstappen's having none of it. Bottas.
So Verstappen able to use that diamond, come off the corner faster, and the move's done. And
Might
that's
have to yield here.
All right, so last one we're going to look at in this video. This is a super cool battle. I loved watching this, but ultimately it was the last lap here at Silverstone, and let's take a look and then we'll analyze.
No, and this is for the lead of the race. Ben Fiscal, he's got the inside line. He's got the lead on the last lap. Extraordinary start from Ben Fiscal, who's been a second away for all 20 of the laps. And with half a lap to go, the man who started third is up to first with an audacious move at Cobb's corner.
Yeah,
he's already getting
superb driving from Ben Fiscal. Finally an error. I can only think that Liram Zindelli was slightly slow out of Brooklands and he got the run going into Cops on that way, because it's a really difficult place to pass.
It's not over yet. He's trying to come back. He's trying to go around the outside. Liram Zindelli looking to take back race victory. Side by side to the line then. They're going. On the left-hand side is Fiscal. Zindelli's going to have the inside line. He's going to get the lead back, but he's not made the corner in the way he would have wanted to. Who's going to win this? Drag race to the line. Incredibly, it's going to be Ben Fiscal, who takes his first win in Formula 3. And what a finish. Made the back race.
And he got the run.
Restart from Ben Fiscal.
Have to yield here.
Beckman in the middle, and this is for the lead of the race.
Watch this. 18. He is in second to start this last lap.
Ben Fiscal.
Right?
He's got the inside.
The 10 is going to come up
line.
here.
He's got the
And
lead.
he's basically lost the position. So he's already attempting to start getting his draft back.
Extraordinary start from Ben Fiscal, who's been a second away for all 20 of the laps. And with half a lap to go, the man who started third is up to first with an audacious move at Cobb's corner.
Yeah, absolutely superb driving from Ben Fiscal. Finally an error. I can only think
getting the draft now.
That Liram Zindelli was slightly slow out of Brooklands and he got the run going into Cobbs on that way, because it's a really difficult place to pass.
This guy takes the block on the inside. A very good block. If this guy decided to come down at the same time, that's dangerous because of how fast he came down. But now that forces him to take the outside line. And this guy's compromised his corner so much by coming so far down that this guy's actually going to have a huge advantage.
He's trying to go around the outside. Liram Zindelli looking to take back race victory. Side by side to the line then.
A better exit. So all this guy needs to do is hold strong and just defend his position.
On the left-hand side is Fiscal. Zindelli's going to have the inside line. He's going to get the lead back, but he's not made the corner in the.
All right, so let's take a look at this.
Back race victory, side by side to the line. Then they're going.
So this guy has the inside line. All he has to do, like I said, is just defend the position.
On the left-hand side,
what he does is a total driver mistake.
Fiscal. Zindelli's going to have the inside.
He blows the corner. You saw his car shaking. He brakes too late. It looks like maybe he was a little bit nervous because it's the last lap.
Line. He's going to get the lead back.
And now he's hung up. Look how much his wheels turned. He knows at this point that he kind of screwed up because his car is now going to wash out here. He has basically missed the apex of the corner. And that allows the 18 to pull an up and under.
But he's not made the corner in the way he would have wanted to. Who's going to win this? Drag race to the line. Incredibly, it's going to be Ben Fiscal, who takes his first win in Formula 3.
That F3. These are career-defining moments. But this is what, again, separates a champion from a guy in second place who had the lead at the beginning of the lap. Guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys learned something, make sure to subscribe down below and hit the notification bell if you want to see more videos like this. With all that being said, guys, thanks for watching. I will catch you in the next edition of Battle Analysis. And thank you for watching. Ciao for now.